I know I
Let's
kind of
do
feel
this
bad. Like
forever.
I'm doing a-okay being at home.
Hell yeah. Thriving.
They put my office on.
I think we're live, by the way.
We are live. So I was
Oh,
just about
we
to cut
are?
you off. You're going to say something. Yeah. Welcome to Tuesdays. Gods we know. We're talking a little quarantine shop here. Oops. I've forgotten how to do this thing. Sorry, gang.
By the way, speak.
Tuesdays, God, we know, 6 p.m. That's us. That's right now. That's right here. We're going to go ahead and head on over to our sponsor talk. We got So Nerdwear. If you're looking for anything that you want to put on a mug or your shirt, anything like nerd related, they've got you covered there. I just looked at their site today. They have neck gaiters for not like little alligators on your neck. It's like a thing to stop you from maybe getting COVID. I'm not a doctor. Don't trust me on that. But
rolled around your neck.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Hold on, let me mute my phone. The lawyer's calling.
So if you want any of that stuff, head on over to sonerdwear.com and use promo code FRIENDS and get 10% off. Oh no. DM Porium, D is selling sites of hell. Okay. That's right. DMemporium.com. They're selling all types of stuff with like you got your dice, these things that I have. You got dice trays, this thing that I also have. They got mugs. They got anything you could ever need to bring to your game. Head on over there. Use promo code FWRD and get 10% off as well. Grinding Coffee Co. Their website, grindingcoffeeco.com. They are like 100% organic. They harvest all their beans wet, and they dry them under solar panels, which I still need to figure out what happens there, I guess, chemically. But I hear it makes them taste the bestest. Also, not a coffee person, so don't take my word on that. But head over there if you want to get some great coffee and use our promo code FWRD and get 13% off. Lucky number 13. Okay, and so schedule-wise, Mondays, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's Mind of the Martyr. That was yesterday. Today is Tuesday, The Gods We Know. Also 6 p.m. Pacific. Coming up in September, Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific, we're going to have Monster Hearts with our very own Jen will be running the show. And I believe that's called an MC.
Yes, Master of Ceremonies.
Master of Ceremonies. And then this weekend, we have a massive charity stream going on. It's 12 hours, starting at 11 a.m., going to, that's specific also, going to, I believe, whatever 12 hours is.
8:30, because we put in some breaks, so 8:30.
Yeah, it is. We're folded in some breaks, but it's all going to, all the proceeds are going to the Red Cross in Lebanon. And I mean, hope people show up. It's all for a great cause. They are getting kind of rocked here by lack of everything. Well, I don't want to say everything, but lots. So yeah, join us this weekend starting at 11. I think we're going to be rolling out more information on that by the time you hear this, or if you're seeing this now, it'll be in the next day or hours. Okay, next Saturday. Hold on. Extra Life? Does anybody remember the time? I don't know where my notes are.
7 to 10 Pacific. I mean Eastern, 7 to 10 Eastern, 7 to, everything else is in Pacific. 7 to, I better know because I'm DMing it.
Yeah.
Yes. We're doing For the Honor. Totally not She-Ra, except absolutely She-Ra. That's what we'll be doing. It'll be great. And Banana Chen, who I got to interview, who's the creator of Jiangxi, is going to come and join us. And I'm super excited. And the whole group is just really great. So it's going to be great.
Perfect. And I think that is everything I have for schedule right now. Does anybody else have anything to add, or shall we jump in?
Did you mention Lebanon?
I did.
Or did I just completely miss that? That's fine.
No worries. We can
Ready to scramble.
talk about it at the end. But yeah, so last we partied, I believe Newton Harlan had a very touching heart-to-heart about, I believe it's like living in the present and not living in fear anymore. So they said, "Fuck that noise. We're going out in style. If we're going out." The party stopped by to see Bruegel, who was maybe mortally wounded. I don't know. Tobias happened to reverse pickpocket Harlan, which I would get a reverse pickpocket T-shirt. I don't know what it would look like, but I would get one. You all found out that Maladir was in league with some other people. Maybe he was a little salty about that. And the party encountered some shadow demons on nightmares. Franklin McGillicuddy, after his cart was destroyed, he decided he was getting a little too old for this shit. And last you saw him, he was preparing to go to battle with the remaining nightmares and shadow demons. Y'all blipped over to the town of Gotia, and I guess that is where we can pick up. It is very dark. Well, no, it's nighttime, and there's kind of a heavy mist that sits in the air, and there, you got those big fat flakes coming down, snowflakes coming down from the mountain, and you can see just beyond this tiny town that is maybe like 3 buildings, all timber, and it is just in the shadow of this massive mountain that you can't even see the top of from where you're standing. It just juts into the clouds, and we can pick up there. Like, some of the snow is swirling around y'all, and you are in the town of Gotia.
This place sucks.
We've been here for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I
it's already
stand
cold.
by it.
It is cold.
What
Doesn't
is it
feel
with
so
like
breeze.
going to snowy mountain places and not taking warm clothes? Us.
I meant for warmer climates.
We probably should have prepared a little.
Here. Okay.
I'm just gonna
so we-
stand next, like closer to Harlan, and kind of like give off fire. A little bit of
fire.
I am a fire person. I am emitting heat.
Harlan will gratefully scooch closer.
So we need to find this Nog person who chirps.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We just ask around.
I
Well,
mean, I
there's
feel
one
like
place
that-
we can go warm up, go get a drink, and see what the bartender, they tend to know most.
I have a feeling that in a town this size, they'll know everyone.
I
If
feel like
anything, the whiskey will warm
chirps
us up.
and someone who chirps is going to stand out anyway. Like I think it'll just be really obvious who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Unless they all do. Maybe they all do.
I was just thinking that.
God,
Wouldn't that be the most unhelpful thing?
they'll just chirping away.
All right, let's go get inside because it is fucking cold.
And as you're kind of walking down the street, like, nobody's out right now, and except for you can hear like a local smithy going to work. You just hear like a hammer and anvil, looking over. Oh, that's mostly an open air situation there. You see there's like this bugbear, and his shop is called Smelt It Dealt It, and it is a little like armory and armor place. I guess just an armory.
That's so good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Looking at another building, you see the Night Haunt is kind of the biggest building in the area. It's kind of in the center of town, and out front on the big deck, you can see there is just looks like a suit of armor that has just been melted down to like the What, the greaves? Whatever the leg
Yeah,
portion is. Yes.
Does it smell like vomit and pee?
I mean, you can certainly check if you want to get closer to it
That's
and
okay.
smell it.
I'm good.
You see another building. It looks like it might be like the local fuzz. It's just like a small. It looks basically like a shack.
That
And
sounds like a really bad bar. The local
the local
fuzz.
fuzz. Well, it might be fun. and a little further away from town, you see just a little hut. Where y'all want to go?
Did I miss a place that's? Oh no, the melty place. That thing. That's the place we're supposed to go, right? The thing with the melted armor stuff, right?
I think so. Des, give it a sniff.
And I just did without even thinking.
What does it smell like?
It smells oddly sweet, but like doesn't have a ton of smell. You do notice that it does have a little bit of a like pee smell because probably somebody has peed on it at one time or another.
Why?
It's got a uniqueness to it, but I've smelled worse.
I guess we did ask the
It's a
guy.
very
who deals with dead
individual
bodies,
smell.
so
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, that he probably has smelled really bad stuff. So I don't think that means a lot.
Yeah.
Let's get outside, like outside of the cold. Let's get inside. Outside of the cold means inside. Let's get inside.
I think the
That
cold's
makes
going
sense.
to your head. Maybe we should go and get a whiskey to warm you up.
It's been a long couple of days, okay?
been a lot.
Let's go outside and inside of the cold.
Inside the warm and outside the cold. What we should do.
Fair enough. Yeah, you could walk in and you see that there are like random like swords and weapons and a few shields, and they all like just kind of hung up on the walls. And most of them look like they have been pretty damaged. And behind the bar, you see a big old Leonin. It's all gray. He's got a couple cheeks are a little scarred up, and he's just kind of polishing a glass. And he says, "Welcome, travelers."
Had to do a little trial run there first.
Maybe.
That was cute.
Well,
So what's your drink of choice out here?
out here we like to stay warm and drink whiskey. We call it nog, though, because it burns all the way down.
That sounds right about perfect.
You call it what?
Nog.
Is that like named after a person?
Not a person per se. It's named after Gorthnog, the destroyer of all, a dragon that lived in the mountains. Named after Graham. Thanks, bud.
Yay, Graham!
Nice.
Does Gorthnog, the destroyer of all, chirp?
I wouldn't know. He hasn't been seen for quite some time.
So he doesn't like guide people up the mountain.
Oh, well, no, Gorthnog is a giant dragon, golden dragon. I actually came out here to hunt him, but he disappeared before I showed up.
So there's no one else in town named Nog.
Oh, Nog. He's our town drunk. We call him Nog because that's all he drinks.
Told
There it
him.
is.
Told you he'd know who he was.
Okay. Oh, good, because I thought maybe we needed to go find a dragon to show us at the mountain. Like,
I'm sure we've had worse ideas.
I was actually just thinking that. I was going over it in my head and like, Wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done.
That might not even crack the top 5.
Okay, where's the town drunk? We need to meet the town drunk.
Well, I'm afraid you've just missed him. He stumbled out about an hour ago.
Does he have a place of residence?
Yeah, he kind of sleeps it off, usually in the cells. Well, just the one cell, actually.
The cells?
Jail.
Oh, the jail. That makes more sense.
It's best to protect him from himself, mostly.
Is it like the middle of the night here, or like early in the morning?
Is that...
That's in character.
Okay. Oh. But...
We just shifted planes twice.
Okay. Well, then I will answer with my original snarky comment.
Yes.
You've just come in from outside, haven't you?
Well, it's dark, and usually it's dark for like a pretty long time, so you can't really tell if it was just dark or if it's been dark for a while or if it's going to stop being dark soon. So,
How did you end up here?
what?
Long story.
Well, yeah, we walked. That's how we were just outside and we came in and we walked to do that.
Well, as you were walking and the sun went down, how long had that been?
Remember, I don't know. Does anyone else know? I didn't notice. I was busy.
I'm busy hating this place.
Yeah, we were distracted by how cold it is.
It's a terrible home.
He looks you over and he's like, y'all might want to go buy some thicker clothes over at the second seal.
I looked down at my pixie dress that I'm still wearing. That is like
I did not know Newt was still wearing that. And that
little
is
kind
beautiful.
of strips of cloth. Like, it's almost nothing. Yeah, I need something else to wear. But that doesn't answer what time it is, because then we don't know when the store's open.
He looks
All right,
up.
I'm going to ask out of character. What time is it? Is it nighttime? I'm presuming it's nighttime.
It's dark.
Yes, it is nighttime. He
The plot twist, it's like Alaska, so then it's like the middle of the day, but it's dark. That's what Adam would do.
I
No,
mean,
Adam would say it's an eclipse and it's gonna he would totally just be it'd be something
you
ridiculous.
walk outside, it's total brightness. You see, he looks over. He looks over at one of the booths. He says, "Hey, Kari, are you open for business or what?" And you look over and you see that there's a little goblin over there, and he's got some kind of finer-looking robes. He says, yeah, I could be open for business. What are you looking to buy?"
Just looking for some apples, perhaps some carrots, and clothes. Warm clothes.
Oh, cute.
Warm but cute. All right, well, follow me upstairs.
You follow.
And see, he's kind of hobbling up the stairs.
I love him.
he looks back at you as he's got like, it looks like a dial lock. I don't remember what those are actually called, but
Combination locks.
yeah, that's right. It looks like a combination lock. He like eyes you all suspiciously, like kind of leans in so you can't see what he's doing.
Can I try and see what he's doing?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Of course.
Oh. 10.
Yeah, he's pretty good at covering this thing up, and opens it up and he says, "Well, welcome to the second seal. Come on in. I've got all the wares. I'm kind of the only shop in town."
What happened to the first seal?
Oh well, that one got burned down.
Burned down.
Burned down. And
The
it's-
Arctic.
I mean, there's still fire here.
Well, there was, I guess, decades ago, this dragon came down and burned out the village, and we just rebuilt it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, some asshole thought he was tough shit and went up there and just pissed off the wrong dragon.
Is there a right dragon to piss off?
Not that I've met.
Okay, I didn't think so.
One's still in the egg.
I will walk right in and look to see if there are any cute warm clothes.
Yeah, we'll say there's a couple, like, I guess puffy, not fleeces, but like, just like some puffier things or they've been filled with feathers of you're not really sure what type of feathers, but it looks cute-ish.
Doesn't really go with my crown very
Everything goes with the crown.
It's true.
The crown
It is-
goes with everything. Let me rephrase that.
There's a little bit of a standalone piece, yeah, but this sort of guess I'll buy this.
Nothing else? No special reserves for dignitaries coming through? Don't you know royalty when you see them?
It's like, listen, I've got these long coats, and that's about it. I've got some thicker robes. There's not a lot of customers looking for cute stuff here, because they're all, just passing through, and a lot of them are just mean types.
You
Well,
poor thing.
we're mostly not mean.
So, you just gotta cater to who's normally shopping here. So that's why I've just got the ugly stuff, I guess.
You sew really fast?
Not really. I could try.
Maybe, but you're also betting on the fact that this individual who says they might be able to do it will be able to turn out anything at all.
So what brings you all to Gosha? It's not really, a summer destination.
The white sand beaches.
Oh, you're going to the frozen sea, huh?
Yep.
Yep, that's the one.
Good luck out there.
Yep.
You're gonna need some grade A heavy duty stuff. Robo Raygun, thanks for the follow. He's like, might I suggest one of these robes? It actually doubles well because you got spaces to put your harnesses because you're climbing this mountain, yeah?
Sure.
Yep.
Oh,
That like a tourist thing.
I would like to pick out the gaudiest thing in this place and just grab it and hold it and kind of put it up to me and just take a look.
yeah, it actually looks like it may have come from like a Yeti. It's just like it had been,
A gaudy Yeti.
yeah, it had been like they tried to make it look like cool, but they with some sort of dyes, and it just looks like orangish.
All I can hear in my head right now is, I wear your granddad's clothes. Just picturing this, like, oh
this a
no.
thrift?
Oh.
Is it like 2 sizes too big as well?
It looks like it's built for like
A Yeti?
yeah, someone who is pretty large and in charge. That's a good find. That came from a Yeti. That'll keep you warm forever as long as you take care of it.
Might just be the Star Wars t-shirts, but I immediately thought of that scene with the Tauntaun, just like trying
I was gonna say that the color suits you, but there's too many colors.
Meanwhile, I pick up the first thing that's black, and that's good enough for me.
Montresor, thanks for the follow.
Yay!
Yeah, you pick up like it looks just maybe like this suede like long jacket, and it's got fur lined inside.
So far, it's the nicest thing we found.
Yeah, come on. There's got to be something better than this coat. Look at what they found.
Well, let me dig around for a second. He pulls out this leather like cloak, and he's like, "This should do you well. I mean, I don't know how warm it'll be, but it'll look cool over your colder clothes."
Okay, right? Like how old?
Oh, I mean, you're gonna want something with a lining for sure. If you're going over the mountain and into that ocean, it's gonna be pretty chilly.
Take the coat then.
Okay, great. I guess Fire Chanasi, you probably don't need anything. But you might need some climbing gear. I would suggest.
Yeah, I'll take the warmer clothes too and just kind of like look down at my tank top. Feel like I should have something.
Newt also just gives Kepri a smile because from her perspective, that was an act of solidarity. I'm gonna look really silly. You're gonna look silly.
Of course. I also don't think I'm actually like immune to cold. I'm resistant or something. Oh no, I'm resistant to fire. I'm not resistant to cold. So.
You actually do worse in the cold.
I was gonna say, if anything, it's way worse.
Yeah, no, I need warm clothes. Doesn't make sense. I don't want to die.
He's like, all right, well, if you want all these, we need five climbing packs.
Guess so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's coming.
Hey,
I would also like warm clothes.
Oh yeah, just you got something? Hey, I've got a couple things in my size. If you want to look through there, and he like points over to like another rack.
I'll see what I find in there. I'm just...
Yeah, I feel like Kepri's
please tell me, please tell me it's like shopping at the kids section.
I need to draw Harlan in goblin clothes now.
Yeah, it's this. You can see that this is definitely like his handiwork, and it's very patchwork, but it's all in his size. This actually might be his personal wardrobe, but like he's like, oh, that's a good one right there. I've tested it out personally.
You can really tell by the smell.
Why, thank you.
He didn't deserve that.
And so it was a bad smell.
He's like, all right, so 5 climbing kits, and we'll say all the clothes there. It'll put you about to carry the 400 gold.
I will give that thing goblin 400 gold.
And are you still wearing all like the magic gear?
I'm wearing the crown.
I know like Harlan put on like 4 things at one point.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah, so what did I say I was going to wear here? I got the headband on, I got a shiny medallion. I think I have a cloak of some kind. Did I have a cloak?
Yes, there's
yes.
a cloak.
There was a cloak, a medallion, a headband, and then I was just carrying around small stones with etchings on them.
Nice. He looks at you. He's like, looks like you got a lot of magic-y stuff on there. Do you want to sell any of that?
Will you tell me what they are?
See, like leans in. Oh, I can for a price, sir.
What might be the price?
You know, how many things you got?
Well, I presume there's a small table of some kind.
Yeah.
So he's going to put down the headband, the shiny medallion, the cloak, however many little arcane stones I had, how many pebbles, the orange/red glowing potion, and the interesting looking coin. We're gonna set that all down and say, figure this out.
Oh, I take the crown. Am I supposed to put it? Do I need to?
I think that's the headband.
There's a Oh, that's the headband? Oh, okay. Then, well, you keep that on. Well, actually, you know what? Let's at least find out what the hell it is.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
It's on the
I
table.
set it down, and then I start to like fix my hair, just in case there was like a crease from having the crown on for so long.
One,
like-
2, 3. I don't know how many items that is.
Oh, this is quite a bit of things. I can do it. It's gonna just take a couple hours because I gotta ritual cast all this. But how about you go down and grab a couple drinks and come up in a few hours?
What will be the cost?
See, I mean, it's trying to think. Oh, for all of this, I would say at least 1,000 gold, but maybe skirt that cost and I just keep one of the items that I like.
So I either give you 1,000 gold, or you just take one item.
Why don't we figure out what they are first?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You figure it
We'll
out.
come
then
back when you're done.
We'll go from there.
Well,
Sort it
let's go ahead and this is
No.
a kind of now or
That
never
doesn't
deal.
make any sense though, because we don't know what it is or what it's worth. So that doesn't make any sense. That's silly.
Yeah, and if there's an item that can help us on the mountain to not die, we would very much like to take it.
Well, then it
You're
looks
trying to play the wrong group here, my friend.
like you should just fork over that 1,000 gold then.
You know, initially, I liked you. Now I don't know if I like you. This is hurtful. You know, you come to these small local businesses and you try and help out, and it's just, you get treated like garbage sometimes, and I don't understand it. It just hurts.
It's hard living out here.
Could be even harder.
People nowadays just don't, they don't know how to treat people.
Manners is a thing of the past. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 250 now, and we'll figure out the rest later.
So that's not even half.
Sure it is.
No, I don't think it is.
Isn't it though? I'll give you 350 now, and we'll figure out the rest later.
I'll say roll persuasion.
Okay. 26.
Nice.
Let's see.
Do
He's
it.
like, all right. Well, I like the cut of your jib. How about 375 and we'll do it.
I'll tell you what, you got a deal.
All right.
Can I do an insight check to make sure this guy is not planning to just run away with our stuff?
Sure.
Natural 20.
Oh.
75% of my
That
insight checks.
We'll do it, I would say.
23 total.
Looking him over and looking at this place, like this is definitely his home, so it would take a lot for him to uproot and leave.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, I guess to the bar.
Okay. Drink sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
Also, rooms.
that would also probably be smart.
I'm going to go ahead and make a quick trip to the smithy first.
Might not be a bad idea.
Well, that's why I wanted to know what time it was.
We never
Okay.
really did get an answer.
The bugbear was out there. It'll be fine.
Dark. That's it's dark and he's still outside, so
I feel like I heard somewhere it's fire o'clock, but like here it's just like
That
dark.
doesn't make any sense. I
It
don't know who
doesn't.
would say that. That's really weird. It must be a very weird
Yeah.
place where they say things like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
Was the place where that was said Kepri's mind?
Oh, that because of the fire thing. Yeah. Yeah, yep.
I,
Sorry. Oh, I'm so wiggly. Okay.
That's what she used to say when she was late to classes, was like, I'm not late, it's 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Never
Tiny
works.
kept saying that though.
Yeah, no, but it never worked. I mean, she was cute. when
Because
she said
everyone
it,
else
but-
everyone else would say a freckle past a hair and she would just say it's fire o'clock.
Who knows that saying? I say it all the time and people have never heard it before. Except I know it as a hair past a freckle, Eastern elbow time. That's what my dad would always say.
Eastern elbow time. No, that's adorable. I hate it. Anyway, we head down to the bar and get some drinks. Is Mr. Fancy Pants still behind the bar?
Yeah, Borda, I guess for anybody who doesn't know, Leonin is just like a humanoid lion. Yeah, he's back there. He's still polishing glasses. Yes, what can I get for you?
We'd like to get some drinks. And how much do rooms cost here?
Rooms for how many rooms would you like?
2?
That would be 40 gold, and then, just give me 50 gold, and all the drinks and food will just be on the house.
okay.
I don't think he understands the definition of on the house, but alright.
Right. I felt like that was very Harlan deadpan for oh fuck yes. A good deal. Just you wait.
I mean,
Making episodes spontaneously.
there was no cap put on place, so
Oh my god.
Oh look, things got out of hand.
Oh, so unexpected. All right, well, if you have some strong stuff, that would be good. I think strong stuff would be a good idea tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we can manage that. He walks behind and pulls out just like a unlabeled bottle of brown liquor and slams it on the table and plops down 5 glasses. This is the best snog in the city.
What's in it?
No,
Alcohol.
He called it a city. Oh, that's cute.
It's
Fair
it's
enough.
whiskey aged in barrels I make myself.
all right, let's do it. Kepri.
Whiskey aged in barrels. See.
I drink it.
Oh yeah,
I also take part.
I partake.
Very different.
Yeah, and he wasn't lying about it burning on the first round. You're just like, it tastes a little sweet forward, but then at the finish, it's just like, oh, what was that?
Okay, that's different. Well done. That was good. More.
Many more.
Done. Well done.
And he just starts pouring out some more, and like as you all drink some more, the burn is definitely not as harsh, and it's just like you're kind of getting used to it. You see him do this. He takes a swig. He's like, "Oh, check this out," and like snaps his fingers, and it looks like he has like a flint on his like covering his nails, so he makes a little spark and then shoots out a flame.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, do you have other tricks like that too?
No, that one is usually just the crowd pleaser.
That's a good one. I like that. I'm part of the crowd and I'm pleased. You're right.
And he pulls out some like some basically jerky, and that's kind of like the bar snack.
Yeah, all right, I'm all about that. I'll eat that and I'll keep drinking.
What do you got there, Harlan?
This is jerky.
Oh, I don't. I usually looks like something you find kind of dried up on the side of the road, but is there any?
Wait.
Hope
Did
you enjoy
just
that.
say
That looks.
that you're eating jerky off the side of the road?
No, it looks like it's like an old dead mouse or something. I've never
I
seen
think
anything
he's
like that.
saying
That's
he's never
nasty.
eaten jerky. Here, try it.
I'm not
You
sure.
hang out
But
with dead bodies. Try it.
yeah, I guess I've tried worse things and I give it a go.
What have you tried? Like, have you eaten the mice off the road? Buddy, we have to have that talk again?
Let's not talk about my past. It hurts.
Hearing this, he says, "You hang out with dead bodies? Are you friends with that man who came through the other day?"
Yeah, let's not get into that either. But short answer is yes.
Wait, what man?
Not so I'm surprised by this.
No, I saw him. He's here. He's already making his way up.
You saw him?
Yeah, took some time to scry, and he didn't look like he was going very quick, and we were on our way. So I don't actually remember why I didn't mention it. I think everybody was sleeping.
Didn't want to wake you up.
Yep, we'll use that.
Can you?
Hey,
can
we're
you-
gonna go chase down this evil person. They're having a nap.
If it makes you feel any better, it looked like he was having a really tough time getting up this mountain. So we've got that to look forward to.
Can you tell us anything about him or any of the people with him? The creepy guy?
Not too much. He just kind of breezed through town, picked up a few supplies, and it looks like he had two children with him.
The children?
But well,
What did the children look like?
might not have been a child. I didn't get a good look at him, but it was a gnome and a half elf. He was a scary looking fucker though, so I just, as long as he didn't come in here, I was fine with that.
You're smart to stay away.
And we know who those are.
Anyone else come through here after him?
Think so. Might have been another guy. Oh, I didn't deal with him, but the local fuzz Torval, he talked to him. Said he was a right annoying prick.
Kind of like full of himself, like thinks he's better than everybody and like has the answers to everything for everybody, like religious kind of person.
That's a little bit more eloquently put than Torval said, but yeah, it sounds about right.
That's something elegantly. It's elegant. I said
You
something
did well.
elegant.
You were very elegant.
I was
Oh.
elegant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we know that guy too. How far apart were they?
Like they were only about a days apart.
And did like the last one have like a horse?
I didn't see him, but I suppose if he had a horse, it didn't go up the mountain with him.
Some horses can do some things that you'd be surprised by. Okay. So he's probably going to catch the other one.
Imagine
Thanks.
we better not stick around here too long.
All right.
But
And they were here a couple days ago.
Think about 2 days. It's dark around noon, so it's tough to, be too accurate. But I think 2 days. Plus, I've had past couple of nights I've been a bit lonely, so I've hit the nog a little harder than usual.
seems kind of like a place where people get lonely a lot. I'm really sad to hear that.
It's a living.
This Nog guy isn't really good company.
Oh, he is for the first couple of drinks, and then once he gets out of hand, he starts blubbering and carrying on, and that's about time you cut him off and send him out.
Blubbering like crying?
Yes.
Like about anything? Like specific?
I don't really want to. I don't get into. What is this accent? I don't really get into.
Cool, thanks. Maybe we should talk somewhere other than right at the bar.
Sorry, what was that?
Maybe we should talk somewhere other than right at the bar.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Perhaps we could go up to our rooms.
I'm assuming there's keys for said rooms, or do we just walk in and presume that any room we find is ours?
This is our room. Plant a flag in the pillow.
Stuck the landing.
He says, "Oh, there's only about 4 rooms up there. One of them's taken by Makari, so you can have the other ones. There's no locks on the outside, just on the inside."
Okay, let's go talk in a room.
All right.
Sure thing.
Yeah, assuming you all go up to the same room. It's, it's not a huge room. There's still has like kind of the same decor of a lot of like weird weapons hung on the walls. There's some random like deer heads, but it has a style. Not a great style, but it's got a style.
This is a distinctive point of view. I was going to say, no, we all go up to separate rooms and then realize it's really hard to talk that way and end up at one.
I can't hear you through this wall.
Yeah, this is really inefficient. Why do we do it this
Start
way?
banging in Morse code. Just
Out in a minute.
Okay, so we're screwed?
Yes. No,
Nah.
we
What
just we gotta get moving.
Do we think Carmichael has the last piece of the mask?
I think Riss does. Or
Risk
no,
has
Yeah,
our
Riss
mask.
thinks that Carmichael does.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Why else would they both be here, right?
there's just a good chance that if they get together, it's not going to be a good thing.
Maybe they'll fight though.
That'd be convenient.
Maybe they're not friends. I mean, Maladir isn't friends with Carmichael, right? We got that from his book. Like he doesn't want Carmichael to win.
Well, what are their motives? That seem awful similar. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
But don't they all
Like-
want to be like the most specialist one, like the chosen person?
If I know Carmichael, he'll use him until we've been dealt with and then take care of him. So,
Any way to get Maladir out of the stupid vial?
Wonder if it's breakable now. He's dead.
We tried after he died.
Oh.
Somehow I don't feel like anyone in this city would be able to do that. Oh god, now I'm saying city now. Oof.
Well, I was really more wondering if Des knew.
Not that I'm aware of. I don't know.
Like we can't put him in like a cat or like a pigeon or something, and then
I'm assuming that's magic I don't know, Adam. That's not really a cleric thing. I don't think I've seen anything like that. That's more of... I don't even know what that would be.
I mean, I guess you could try an Arcana.
Sure, I'll do that. Just seeing how that check is pretty good. 16.
Yeah, you've heard of items being able to like scry and stuff like that, but like something of this magnitude you are not familiar with.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's about. If we can get open, I don't know, pour it on a cat's head and see what happens. It's not really a magic. Not really magic I'm familiar with.
Who has the vial right now? Is it you or me?
you have it.
I'll pull it out. Is there like a
Carolyn,
cap that we
drink
can
it.
just unscrew? We've tried to smash this a bunch, but we've never just tried to simply
Open it.
open it.
Just give it a rub, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's corked. You could definitely try.
I will try to pull the cork
This
out.
seems like a terrible idea in small quarters.
Therefore, we're doing it.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the next room real quick. If I don't come back in 5 minutes,
No.
wait longer.
Here, no, I'll come with.
Desmond grabs a glass from like the side table and like puts it to the wall with the ear. They'll like wait to hear something bad happen.
Wrong wall.
Oh shit, okay. You're gonna be on this side?
Are you for real going to another room?
I'm just gonna step out in the hallway.
Okay, I will step into the hallway as well.
I will go and lean against the wall furthest from the door.
Yeah, give me a strength check to see if you can do this.
Right. Oh. Well, you see, that is a great time to roll a 19 plus 120.
You're pulling on this thing, and it's just not budging. I don't know if like your fingers can't find purchase on it, but it's not coming out of there.
I mean, you want me to try? Maybe you loosened it.
Any luck?
You don't have
No.
to stand to me. I know you are far stronger than I am. Please give it a shot.
I'm really not actually all that strong. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try, even though I really am not. In fact, is strength my dumb stat? No, intelligence is duh. Yeah, no, that's only a 15. So I try it. Yeah. I thought maybe it would be like a pickle jar, but it's not. It's still stuck. I hand it back.
I have an idea. I'm gonna turn and throw it against another wall.
Okay.
This vial we've been trying to destroy for the entire campaign, just every once in a while.
Yeah, you toss it against the wall, and it smacks the wall and bounces onto the ground, and like kind of rolls to your feet.
Harlan's going to take a moment. I will be right back. And he's going to take the vial, walk into a different room by himself, and all you're going to hear is him with his little hammer just wailing away on this son of a bitch, screaming and yelling and cursing.
Yeah, and while it feels good to just get out some of this frustration that has been building over the months and months of everything, you're not seeing like even a scratch on this thing, and that is kind of like adding on to the building of your frustration.
Well, that sounds about right. And he shall rejoin the rest of the group.
I'm saying a thing to see if my audio is working.
Yep.
Okay. We were concerned for a moment. I was probably just saying things without actually using my voice. It's good. Okay, so that plan is out unless maybe I can talk to him and he can like tell us what to do.
Here.
Okay. I'll spend a key point See if he'll talk to me. See if I can just reach out to his spirit and ask him how to help him out.
Be the Maladeer Whisperer.
I'm going to try to be the Maladeer Whisperer. It's okay, Maladeer. It's okay. No, shh. It's okay. It's
Okay. What are you saying to him?
Right. So I'm holding and sort of meditating and concentrating and treating it like a very precious and special object. And I'm saying, okay, look, all right, I don't like you. You don't like me at all. And everybody knows that. And we all know that. And once we let you out, you're going to try to stab someone else in the back. And then we're going to probably try to stab you in the back. But then you'll know that already. So you'll know what's coming. So it seems to me like you'll have a better chance if we let you out of this vial than if we don't. So how do we do that?
Newt,
What?
how often do you butter people up?
Just grins.
You're doing great. I love it.
And a long moment goes by, and then you kind of hear in your head, "Hello, Newt. Where are you?"
I'm right next to you. How do we let you out?
Just leave me somewhere and I'll be fine.
Okay, so you want the mask, right? We want the mask.
My motives have changed a bit.
Because I was thinking we could just work together until we're deciding to, until we're done, and then we stab each other in the back.
What leverage do you have at this moment? As far as I remember, that idiot stole the mask from you.
I don't have one of those. I don't know what those are, but we're a couple of days away and you're stuck in a vial. So we're doing better than you are.
Newt, how about you leave the vial behind and you won't see me again?
Yeah, well, if you're not going to help, then I'm not going to do you any favors. So, okay, never mind. Good night. Good night now. Bye. She actually does wave at the vial.
Good night.
Night. Yeah, no, he's not helping us. Here you go. I hand the vial back to Harlan. He's still a dick.
Yeah, you asshole. Fuck it.
I bet his spirit has a really bad haircut too.
Are we all in the same room still?
Mhm.
Is that a character? Okay. You don't think his motives changed? What does that mean?
I don't know. For all I know, he's just lying.
I just hope there's no more surprises.
I mean, maybe dying made him realize what really matters in the world, and he just wants to go write poetry. I don't know. He's spirit in a vial. Who knows how they think?
He's just hanging out writing haikus in a vial. It's going.
Anyone else hear that?
Okay, what if we try to make a dragon really mad, but make the dragon think that the thing that's making it really mad is Carmichael?
Ooh,
It's a fun idea.
that's a very fun idea. I would love to see Carmichael be eaten by a dragon.
I'd even like it if it just happened and we were even there for it, which might be a better plan.
I just heard Carmichael got eaten by a dragon. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. Anyway.
I mean, there are many, many worrying things about that plan. I'd rather not get another party involved there.
Be a hell of a way to die, though, wouldn't it?
Well, if he's actually strong enough to, deal with this situation, the last thing I need is a giant undead golden dragon.
That plan does have a little bit of potential to.
Okay, so what's your better plan?
The original plan, go up there, kick their ass, take the mask.
It's not really a plan, though. I don't know.
That's not a plan. Not a plan at all.
We need a plan.
I feel like we need to be kind of prepared.
Well, the tough part about this is it could be multiple situations. We don't know that they're going to team up. We don't know that the mask will not be whole.
We have to go by what
we don't know what we're getting into.
Well, that's not a good idea because there's all sorts of things that we don't know that could happen. And then we're just there in the freezing cold on the side of a mountain trying to figure out what to do. Maybe we should have some ideas.
The time we've prepared for it, it might already be done and it might already be too late.
Maybe we should go
What do the
talk
rest
to
of
that
you
barkeep.
think?
Maybe we should go talk to that barkeep about this dragon. He seemed to know a lot about it since he was trying to hunt it.
Yeah, but it hasn't been seen in years.
Still the same dragon.
Pretty sure someone trying to rebirth a god on the top of a mountain might wake it up.
Oh my god, we've been playing Skyrim this whole time. Kidding.
I mean,
Go on.
the way it is anyway, it might wake up and get mad and think it's us. We might as well make friends with it if we can and aim it at the thing that we want to aim it at.
I think it's worth learning about it.
Yeah, it can't hurt.
And it seems a little early to be going to bed, so I could go for another drink.
Drinks it is.
Sure. Do we want to go to that blacksmith before we do our own version of blacksmithing?
Probably best to stock up on what we need to, no? Get rid of whatever we're carrying. I know that you wanted to go ahead and sell this plate mail, so
I wouldn't mind that.
Tobias, you're good with the disguise kit, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I'd say we're both pretty good.
We're both?
Yeah, Harlan's got some tricks in his list as well.
Harlan, what did you tell him to change his mind towards you? He seems to like you now.
I am more dealing with the shock and betrayal at Kefri's comments.
What? What did I do?
The fact that Harlan could also use a disguise kit, and the fact that, we went ahead and had a little battle over it. He's just feeling a little hurt that you asked me instead of him.
This was just Cole being forgetful, and then I feel myself.
Roll with it. Roll with it.
It's in character.
This is fine. I'm going to go outside for a minute. And I'll be back.
Well, great. 2 is better than 1. What if there was a way to disguise ourselves as Carmichael and Reese
I
and
don't.
try to confuse them?
I don't want to pretend to be someone I'm not. The last hours I might be alive.
Doesn't have to be all of us,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Yeah, two people on the front line, and then have everyone else
Try
hiding
and
or back and ready
get
to go.
them. 2 people try and get them comfortable, and then I don't know, swoop in and kill them.
God. Hello, Desmond.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that was really good.
Nice.
Here's the thing, though, is that just looking like someone doesn't make it like so that you can fool people that you're them once you have to spend time with them.
So true.
I mean, even a split second of hesitation could mean the difference, so there's pluses and minuses to this.
I'm trying to think, in case the dragon is dead, you know.
I can have probably pluses and minuses to all of this, yeah.
Sucks.
All I know is we get up there, one of us is dying up there. I'm not coming back unless he's dead.
That's not a very lucky thing to say. Well, okay, so let's just learn more about the dragon first and figure out like what it's like up there, and maybe talk to the chirpy guy, because then we can have an idea of like what even we're like dealing with.
Getting into, yeah.
But I don't think that like being really good with makeup is going to really help us. I don't think that they're going to fall for that.
I think we need firepower, something that is we need a piece of info that's gonna give us an edge, whether that be the dragon or whatever this
Nog
person's gonna tell us.
Okay. Do we want to do this all together? Do we want, someone to go to the blacksmith, someone to talk about the dragon, someone to go find this Nog? Or do we want to all go together?
I can go butter up this Nog person. I'll go ahead and hand over I'll kind of get the mithril mail out of my bag and just kind of hold it outwards. Anyone who wants to go and sell this and try and get some better stuff for it, yeah. You can go ahead and take it. It's a little heavy for me anyway.
Okay. What does everyone else think?
I'm happy drinking right here talking to this guy about this dragon.
Okay.
Right. Someone go get Nog, bring him back here. Because like he's just sitting in jail because they're worried he's going to kill himself.
We could offer him a room. We have 3.
Yep. And then
I think you might have more luck offering him a drink.
Well, or both.
Yeah. Might as well offer both. Okay.
get him, come back. We can go do the blacksmith stuff real quick there. And then come back, meet here, and we'll talk to him and go from there. Cool.
Cool.
Wonderful.
All right, who's doing what?
And break.
I'll go butter up Nog. Someone go ahead and take this mithril half plate off me to go and sell to the blacksmith.
I'll take that.
I'll go to Farland.
I want to see you try and carry it.
It drags. I just have him drop it in the bag of holding.
I think mithril is pretty light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that the
if it's
whole point of
mithril,
mithril?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was mithril yet.
Mhm.
It's like feather light.
And throws it over his shoulder and flips off Desmond.
I'll stay and drink with Des.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay. Let's
Ready.
start with Tobias. I think you've been a little quiet tonight. You remember what's his face telling you that he's probably in the jail cell, so you can head that way. And yeah,
Well, I'm gonna grab 2 bottles of drink before I go. Take them with me.
okay. And you head in there, and you see. Hold on. What do you see in there? You see this large orc who's got is leaning back in his chair. His legs are crossed over his desk, and there is just a very small holding cell in there. And there's a little wood burning stove in the corner, and the orc is kind of lightly sleeping, or appears to be sleeping. And in the jail cell, you see this human-looking man with kind of shaggy, goldenish hair, and he's just like curled up on a cot.
Morning, laddie. You mind,
Orc wakes with a start. Hey, hey, what's going on, guy? What are you?
Hello. I need to have a chat with this particular gentleman. Need to figure out whether he's going to go ahead and join us. We need his help.
Right, old Nog over here. What's it gonna help you find the next bar in town?
Something like that.
Looks down at his sundial watch. Well, he's due to be in jail for a couple more hours, but I can let him out if you, sweeten the pot.
Oh, it depends what kind of sweetening you want, because at the end of the day, I think a drink between friends is always a good way to sweeten the deal. I'll go ahead and push one of the bottles over.
He looks at you. He'll grab the bottle. He's like, that's nice, but what also sweetens the deal is a little gold. It could buy me a couple more of these things. You know what I'm talking about?
You're one of those, are you? Alright. I'll go ahead and put 5 gold on the table. Move it over. That's probably more than you make in a year in this place, so
He looks at you and is like, well, if you're gonna be insulting me, how about you double that and then,
Twice generally looks surprised. He's like, really? You actually get paid more than that? That's pretty impressive. I don't imagine... never mind. Questions for later. Alright, and I'll slam 5 more down. There you go.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Gets up and walks over and starts banging on the cell a little bit before he opens it up. Like, hey, wake up! Nagi! Nagarino, get up, you got a friend here. You see the human kind of stirs a little bit. Like, who? No, that's not it. Who comes here to wake me up from my slumber?
It is me to wake you up from your slumber.
Someone kind of rubs the sleep out of his eyes. Like, I do not know you, but I will get up. It's like, thank you.
I knock the bottle against the bars and just say, but you know this.
And you see his ears perk up. He says, yes, I remember you now, friend. You have, we go back many years. And he pats, like, Torval on his, like, big chest. He's like, don't worry about this guy. We are good friends. And he'll, like, kind of, like, put his hand on the bottle to attempt to take it from you. Are you, letting it go?
No. Oh, no.
He says, I was just, checking the year. It's okay. Let's get out of this place. It smells like pace. And he looks at Torval.
All right, wonderful. We'll be on our way. And I'm coming back for that gold at some point, bastard. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of take Nog by the sleeve and kind of pull him along. Just, all right. So, gonna introduce myself. You're Nog, correct? Tobias. How's it going? We need a hand, and best way to do that, or so I've heard, is enticing you with a little bit of the drink. So come with me. There's plenty more where that came from.
What is it you need a hand with? And but yes, drink and coin is usually a good way to get my services.
Well, you know, a jail cell is just not particularly comfortable, so we thought we'd go ahead and offer you a room for the night, as well as a few extra bottles. You know what I mean?
Hey, a man over after my own heart. Yes, bed sounds great. What do you need from me, though? I've got a pretty good life here.
Oh, it won't take too long, my friend. We just need a guide. We've heard that you're pretty knowledgeable around these parts, so we need someone to go ahead and help us up the mountain. And then you're free to go ahead and get back to your good life. Yes.
You see, I mean, looks like he's like sizing you up a little bit. Why would you want to go up the mountain? There is nothing but death and coldness up there.
I'm sure you understand that there's certain business that doesn't need to be said out loud. You wouldn't be involved in this business, of course, but you know, we've got things to conduct and to conclude.
Weighs it out a little bit. He's like, yes, all right. It's very hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I will keep my mouth shut, but yes, let's go with the drinking.
All right. And I'll go ahead and I won't give him the bottle, but I'll grab like a cup from my mess kit, pour it out, hand it over to him. You know, everyone knows that you're a fan of the drink, but no one's actually told me what you do or what you used to do. What's your story, friend?
He downs it in one gulp. Wipes his face. He says, I am the best Sherpa this parts has ever seen. You need to get up that mountain, you come talk to Nog.
Like I got the right guy then, eh?
It looks like you have found the only guy, but at this point it is the right guy as well.
Twice just nods a couple of times, just like I've dealt worse.
Will your party be needing climbing supplies? Because I can sell that to you as well. Or rent it, I don't know. It might be more of a renting if you die up there. To be fair.
I believe we've already got that part sorted. Thank you very much. But yeah.
You see him, he throws your cup on the ground. He's like, fucking Mercari, stealing my business as usual. I piss on him.
You need to understand why this town smells the way it does. Sorry about that, my friend. We should probably go ahead and have a chat with him, eh? I wouldn't mind too much. As my friend said, his business practices are pretty terrible and his etiquette's pretty bad as well.
Yes,
We're not the biggest fans.
I would double check that all the straps work and the pitons are actually made of steel, because he's been known to, skimp on raw materials.
Is he lying?
You could do an insight check.
Yes, please. 15.
Looking at him, he just seems that he really does not like this person, so you're not entirely sure if he's telling you the truth or if he's just bad-mouthing his competitor.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll just kind of keep the small talk up. I'll pick up my cup, keeps kind of feeding him drips and drabs until we get to the room.
Oh, he's like, yes, another, please, please. And we'll go over to the Smelt It, Dealt It. I believe that was Kep and Harlan.
Hello.
This place is called the Smelt It, Dealt It.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
best blacksmith name ever.
I don't take many notes, but I wrote that down.
It's so good. I forget everything, but that one's gonna stick.
A month from now, I'll look back on that note and think, what the fuck?
That was 10 minutes of doing the random name generator, and then I was just like, no, Smelt It, Dealt It. It's perfect.
How has that not happened before? Like, now that you have named it that, it's like, why, yes, that should be the paradigm
It's
of all mini names.
it's in the ether now. It'll be out there.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Oh my god.
That's a fucking t-shirt right there.
Yeah, we need to have like a shop
Melted Felted
logo.
Armory.
Yeah, that's happening. I will personally do that one if you don't have time, Cole, because that's incredible.
Oh my god.
I can
This
like
group has so
envision
many
it.
shirts. All of the shirts.
All the shirts.
In our heads.
Have we made any of them?
Not
No,
a one.
maybe.
One. There's one.
Where?
Probably in the wrong Discord.
Probably.
Because there's 10 of them.
Yeah.
Having a mock-up of one isn't the same thing as having one.
That's
Listen,
also fair.
Everybody stay tuned. Merch will be out there at some point, and maybe one of the 10 shirts that we've talked about in the past 30 sessions will come out. But yeah, over at the Smelted Delta, you still see this bugbear is just going to town. He's making a big ass sword. And a lot of his fur on his like forearms has been kind of melted off and not growing. It's very patchy because he's got very like scarred up forearms, and he's wearing like a leather apron, I suppose, to stop from burning all the rest of his fur. And he's just like bing, 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 stabs it in the snow to like cool it a little bit. Looks at it, puts it back in the kiln. Bing.
Excuse me.
Bing.
I'm gonna throw a snowball at him.
I go to knock louder, and then Harlan throws something. I'm like, well,
And he just turns with like this flaming sword and this big ass hammer to see like who is just accosted him. He's like, ah!
all right, settle down there, Tiger. It's just us.
And for a second, he doesn't quite know what to do, then just sticks the blade in the snow nearby. He's like, oh, I do apologize. I thought I was under attack. What can I do for you?
Hey, a snowball.
We have armor that we would like to sell to you. I'll hold up the mithril armor.
He grabs it and kind of yanks on it in places. Like, oh yes, this is actually a very nice piece. What suppose I could resell this. I could give you $300 for it.
I don't know what dollars are.
Gold pieces. We call
there we
call gold pieces up here dollars.
Does that convert to gold?
Oh yes, of course.
What's the conversion rate?
I believe it is a 1-to-1.
Oh. I don't know what this is worth.
I also don't. 300 sounds.
Bullshit.
Does it?
Are you all saying this out loud?
I'm whispering to Harlan. I don't know anything about money. Like, Kepri looks down at herself. She's like, I've never bought armor a day in my life. Like, I don't fucking know. 300 sounds good enough to me.
No. You rascal little shit. I have a book.
Is this like the first time anyone has referenced the book? Like the whole time?
It very well could be.
Probably.
Oh, it's 100% the first time.
Only approaching the end of the campaign. It's fine.
What did this
300 gold
piece?
pieces.
This coward. No. Dear friend, you'll give us 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold pieces. I make my own armor here. I don't need to.
Oh, you don't need
Bye.
mithril armor? The best armor that there is? I understand.
I will give you 400 gold and not a gold piece more, not a copper more.
Ah,
No? Alright. He grabs the sword and puts it back in
oh,
the
well, let's not be so hasty, you douche.
Oh boy.
I like to think that Harlan actually has like an armor price book.
Looking
He's just
through-
like,
look the
Oh, trust me, yeah. He's
Like
the
scammed
blue book,
enough
but
stuff
for
in his
armor.
day that he's definitely got a book of like reference prices.
It's like a farmer's almanac, but with armor.
Yes. Oh my god, and maybe Harlan made it. It's kind of like the soup cookbook of this campaign.
I mean,
Harlan's Guide to Prices and Wares.
you don't even have to worry about how I got this. It's fine. I didn't make these numbers up. Dear friend. You use like a stick thing to beat people with, yeah?
My name is
Kepri?
not Kep. Are you talking to
I'm
me?
looking
My
at
name
her.
is. Oh,
Looking
oh.
at her. Kepri, what do you use to hit people with?
What do I use?
Yeah.
I use a quarterstaff.
All right. Listen to your friend.
Are you talking about a sword?
No, the quarterstaff. That's fine.
Hmm.
Listen to your friend. 400 gold, I think you know, is an outrageous offer. But I'm thinking we might be able to come up to some sort of arrangement. Do you make perhaps weapons as well as armor here?
And he just points to the wall of weapons and armor.
You realize I'm very short. I can't see this shit.
Well, yes, I do make a bit of both.
Is there any nice looking quarterstaffs there? Perhaps a lovely bow as well?
Sure.
Is there anything fancy about them?
We'll say, yeah. Well, maybe they look pretty good. Look pretty cool.
I would like to take a little wander around the store and perhaps investigate these wares. See if there's anything that has exceptional properties to it that might help us out in the coming battle. For both dearest Kepri and myself.
Sure. And how are you doing that?
I don't know. How does one determine weapons? Wonderful skills. Kepri, follow me, please.
I'm following Harlan's lead. I'm out of my depth. It's kind of funny that a lawful character has gone with the chaotic one.
well, and then Harlan's not the one who's out of his depth.
And you see the bugbear cuts.
He's short.
No, I got it.
I didn't. It went right over my head.
Hey!
Really? Did you have to?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The bugbear still is working on this big ass sword, but they're definitely keeping an eye on the two of you as you're walking around looking at their wares.
Harlan's going to stop near some quarterstaffs, look at them, look at Kepri, and whisper very discreetly, "Are any of these better than what you have? I have no fucking clue."
Do they look better than what I have a +1 quarterstaff. Man, the trains are just like, you didn't think there would be trains in this town. Weird. Anyway.
What the hell is a
You
train?
live next to the station. You're not quite sure. You see, they're all made of metal, so that could
quarterstaff made of metal.
Yeah. He's a
Oh,
smithy. Smelt it, dealt
Pretty
it.
dope. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
And also, Harlan, yeah, you see a bow that is made of metal as well, and it's even got like this crazy string that is just like looks like metallic fibers are sewn together.
Ooh. Jeffrey, pick up one of those things and hit something. I'm gonna go shoot that. I'm gonna go grab it.
Before I do that, can I wait, is this how does this work? Can Capri wants to try something, and it's a spell called Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna think really hard about how Des does this, and I'm gonna try and do it, which I can do it because it's on my sheet. But
Sure. Try and change your eye color and everything like he does when he spells.
I don't know, maybe the fire does things. I don't know.
Fire does things.
It's just casting a spell. Shh, it's fine.
Yeah, detecting magic, you see get a little blip from the stuff that you already have on you, like and Harlan has on him, and a couple of the weapons on the wall, like one of the bows and one of the metal rod quarterstaffs, definitely got a little something going on.
Before Harlan runs off, I'm like, you should grab that one.
That one?
Point to the magic bow. I'm like, yeah.
He's gonna grab that one.
Yeah, and before any of you run off, the the smith is going to say, "Well, no, you're not just going to run off with my wares. You can purchase them, or you can, kick rocks."
Definitely, we're negotiating here. So just real quick, and he wants to Harlan's just gonna shoot an arrow with that bow just to see what happens.
Okay, sure. Roll it up. What are you aiming at?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's shooting off into nothing.
Okay.
And everyone just hears the echo of just.
Just my regular addition for whatever a bow would be.
Yeah.
Not even like the
see
twang
if you
of
miss.
it. It's
The goal is to miss.
like no twankle, just air and then just faint scream.
You fire into the ether, it carries on, and all of a sudden you just hit miles away.
See a guy walking with an arrow in the knee sometime, like later on.
Used to be an adventurer.
Exactly.
So I shot off into the darkness with a 23.
Okay. And like
I shoot the darkness.
as this is happening, like you see Stu's eyes just go wide, and a moment later you hear kind of like what sounds like thunder as it connects with something, and then you hear this rumble, and an avalanche kind of comes into town and like buries most of the street, like, and on top of some of the buildings. And if you walked away a little bit, give me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Is it just Harlan making this?
Well, I don't know. Ray, is Tobias still outside, or have you made it in town at this point?
Tobias is walking to the bar.
You broke the town testing a bow.
This is how the campaign would end.
I got
This
a
is how the
19
campaign
dex save,
would
so
end.
Yeah,
I don't need to make a dex save. I'm okay.
The guy is here. I don't know if you can hear it since I have my window open. They have a cowbell this time.
Oh god, great!
I can't think of anything but that Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, you're fine. You managed to like jump at the right time and like run up like this little slope. It's not like a huge avalanche that happened, but it definitely, in the tavern, you all hear like snow falling down onto the rooftop, and like it's a little bit of a splintering sound and some creaks and moans, and back outside, cuts. It's like, you could have killed us all. You, oh.
Well,
And he's just
if
like
you
holding this like flaming hot sword, like facing you.
If you had merely just explained what the bow did,
You
I
did
wouldn't have
not
needed to
even ask. You just took it.
all right, well, this is obviously a miscommunication. Like, obviously, this is a communication error on both of our parts. That's as much as I'm willing to admit. It's a fantastic bow. You've done great work. I don't think I'm solely to blame here. This is a little bit on you too. You shouldn't have this stuff just laying around without signs. Now, this is lovely. What is this worth?
It looks at you and he's like, 1,500.
I'll tell you what. That's a lot of money. Jeffrey, what's your thing?
I point to the one that was magical. I go, how much is that one?
He looks over and for you, I will give it 500 gold.
Tell you what we're going to do here. All right? You seem like a reasonable fellow.
I was.
Come on. Let's not be like that. We're all just trying to get along here. So, we'll give you the armor. That's no issue there. Okay? Obviously, that'll be part of the deal here. I have no idea what else I got here. Hold on a second. Harlan's just digging through the bag at this point. I'm going to
I heard I was digging through the baguette.
The bag at this point. I will also give you a couple bottles of rum that are worth easily 100 gold each. Easily. Finest that you'll ever find. As well as this mysterious key that can unlock any door at times. And you'll give us this bow and this little staff here, and I'm gonna finish off the deal by giving you 800 gold. Wow, what a deal!
You really are a car salesman, aren't you?
Yeah,
I was literally just about to put that in chat.
Roll a deception.
Roll deception. Harlan believes every word that he's saying. It's an 18.
He looks you over. Throw in your jacket as well, and we'll call it a deal.
Like the jacket that I just got. This is Doug asking. The jacket that I just got from the little goblin thing?
Yes.
Done. All right, cool. Yeah, no problem. Here you go.
All right, so that's 800, the mithril armor, and
Full bottles of rum.
the key, and a couple bottles of rum. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right, so that's 1575 so far that you've paid out. I'm assuming Harlan's the only one that's paid because I haven't heard anybody else say any deals.
Oh yeah. Harlan's fine.
I think anybody else has money, do they?
No, we found
Sure,
a whole
Harlan
bunch of
has
money.
it all. Yeah, I think Harlan has it all.
Harlan has it all, and Harlan's doing his damn thing because you know what? He worked hard for it.
No, he
I mean,
didn't.
hey, if Harlan wants to be the party
Didn't
treasurer,
Newt find it? Didn't Newt go up and go, this book is different?
Maybe.
Oh, this was in Melody's room.
Oh, never mind then. All right, fine.
He says, pleasure doing.
It was the gems that she
wait, was that for the bow and the staff?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You're welcome.
You want to send me what that staff is? That would be gnarly.
Yeah, he says, pleasure doing business with you, and he takes your jacket and just throws it in the fire.
Yeah, I hated that fucking thing anyways. I'm gonna come back later and steal some shit.
Okay, and bouncing back to the tavern, what are Newt and Desmond doing?
I'm gonna get us to a table away from the front counter first. Like, hey, before we talk to the guy, I know you have like a whole thing about people's time and when they're supposed to die and all that good stuff. What about when they're murdered?
What about when they're murdered?
Well, is that not their time then if they're murdered? Like, and it's bad, like it's a bad person who murders them.
No, there's certainly exceptions where the line ends, but it's not where it's supposed to end.
Okay, what if somebody takes and like breaks off a whole bunch of pieces of their spirit in order to murder them, but still be able to make them work for them?
Don't know that I follow.
Well, if somebody did that, would you be angry if I tried to save them? Or would you help?
I would help. Yeah, that seems. There shouldn't be a limbo. There's you're here or it ends. Anything in between is. It's not natural. The being would be in a state of like unknowing terror, uncertainty. It's not a natural state to be in. So yeah, of course I would help.
Okay, so here's what I was thinking, and she leans in like really conspiratorially. I could use the power that I got from breaking off my connection to fire and earth and water to take a little piece of my spirit and glue it to Harlan's and take a little piece of his and glue it to mine, right? But like air is what I was born with. I was born with air. So it's got to be stronger. So if I do that, maybe I can take a piece of a spirit, like a seed that all the other pieces have been like scattered from, and I can pull them back.
Seems like maybe it's worth a try.
Like you know about this stuff too. You know about how to bring spirits back into bodies. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, usually when that occurs, a body's been the spirit within the physical being has ended, but there's a moment, a small duration, depending on your focus and your connection with your higher power, that you can pull that back, but it's usually limited. It's not years, it's days, it's minutes.
But what if somebody already kept the spirit alive, kept that piece in the body?
In theory, I guess that could work. If that piece is still alive and able to be connected to, I guess it would essentially eliminate that timeline.
Like in the monks, when I touched their spirits, there was a piece of their spirit still there. So I could call it back and maybe put it in something else if I had to, but like maybe not. Like their bodies weren't rotting, not the monks, but the others, their bodies weren't rotting. So if their bodies were fine and a piece of their spirit is still in there, then I should be able to call it back.
To me, that sounds like somebody used something to delay the duration of them passing. It seems, I don't know if the spirit would require the original physical being, or if it would probably mean you could connect to it because it's still waiting. I don't know if it could be brought back though.
Would it be easier to bring it back into its body, or would it need to go somewhere else, like Maladir is in that vial?
The body itself would be the true state it would want to return to.
Okay.
The vial magic is new to me. I've never seen that even with Carmichael, but I wouldn't put it past them to have learned something over these years.
Okay, so I'm only going to get one chance at that. How do I practice? I don't know how to practice that. I don't know how to learn how to do that. Am I just going to make it up right then in the moment? Or what should I do?
Well, first thing that comes to mind is we could take a walk. I'm sure there's a graveyard around here somewhere, and maybe there's some fresh soil turned up.
Okay. All right. All right. Show me what you know, and I'll see if I can come up with a way of fixing it.
We'll see what we can do. We'll take a walk and
Just, yeah.
let's
Okay.
find out. Let's find out what this guy knows, and then we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Thank you. I know you don't like this stuff, so thank you. I mean, you like this stuff a little bit too much, but like not this way. This isn't the way that you like this stuff, so I know that, but so thank you.
No, it's still liking this stuff, but it's liking to the point where you want to make things right.
Yeah. Something wrong was done to her. I want to
Very
undo
much.
it.
That's everything that I've practiced is there is no healthy way to be in between. There's here and there's gone.
So maybe if we found a way to do it together.
Yeah, maybe we can find a way to. Yeah, I've never had that opportunity outside of Carmichael, so
Yeah, like I don't have the whole, God connection thing at all. I just have the like here and like real and now thing, but you're not really all that here all the time. So maybe both of us together would like pull that together and then we could do it.
definitely intriguing, and I definitely want to see where it goes.
Practice with me tonight.
Yeah, we'll definitely we'll practice for sure.
Okay. All right, let's find more out about this dragon.
Could use a couple drinks till we head out there anyway. So
Yeah, sure. Okay, so
and you can see like Desmond's like a bit excited actually because there's like the first time somebody in the party's like interested in this whole death thing, and he's just like, "Holy fuck! All right, people are into this now." Like I got one.
Awesome. All right, heading up to the bar, ordering another drink, making sure that my hair is as nice as possible, taking the coat off so that I am wearing my pixie dress and trying not to visibly shiver and just take the part of the bar that's closest.
As you're taking it off, I like brush the back of it as like your hair. I don't know. It's like kind of like blowing around. I didn't realize it was. Yeah.
Right. Hi.
Hello.
I wanted to hear more of your stories. Would you tell me, like, we're gonna get some drinks, but like, could you tell me some more of your stories over drinks?
What type of stories would you like to hear?
Well, I guess you're a hunter.
Yes, I've done a bit of that.
What kind of things have you hunted, like, before you got here?
Before I settled in here, I did a lot of big game hunting.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you went after a dragon, you must have done some like big game. Like what kind of big game?
Oh, mostly orcs and a mind flayer. Well, they're not really a big game, but mind flayer. They're just powerful, and I even once fought a purple worm.
Ooh, like purple worm or like purple worm?
I'm sorry, I don't know the difference.
Like the little wriggly things that you could put on a table, or like giant things that could eat you alive, or camels alive.
He looks at you, and you see just like pretty scarred up face and arms and everything else. He's like, which do you think?
I think the really big one.
Slides a drink over. That would be a good guess.
Okay, so how close did you get to the dragon? I mean, obviously you knew what you were doing.
He looks at the two of you and he's like, what are the two of you out here hunting?
I nudge and just like kind of like look over and go, I told you he wasn't telling the truth. Like, there's no way he was coming out here for dragons.
Dragon? No, I believe him. I think he's telling the truth.
No,
I
if
believe
he
him.
if he would tell us the story,
We
that's
have
something
a-
you share.
He was, we had a bet about whether or not, but I believe you all the way. I'm hunting my brother.
Cocks his head a little bit. Hunting your brother? Why? What
Well,
did he
I mean,
do?
hunting isn't exactly the right, like trying to get him off the mountain safely. But like we had a bet, and so I don't know. Now he thinks he won the bet.
Which was your brother, the annoying one or the creepy one?
Oh, he's pretty annoying.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been chasing him?
Well, I mean, I didn't even know that he existed for a really long time. So, not a really long time. How long have you been like trying to kill dragons?
All my life since I heard of one of them. Well, heard of them.
And like you just heard about it and you said, like, I'm gonna kill that someday.
Well, when you're a hunter, you tend to scale up. Once you've killed one big thing, you want to get the next bigger thing.
It's very brave. See, I told you. No, see, Jess, I told you. Like he's for real.
I'm
He's
still not buying it. I don't know.
no, it's just yeah.
I've met
no,
a-
you're just very brave.
I've been in a lot of bars and all those big game hunters that are hunting dragons. It's all they do is tell stories. And
Anything you can do to help me win this bet?
I'm sorry, what was the bet?
Well, he was saying that maybe you weren't, weren't telling the whole truth, and I totally believe you. I can tell. I mean, it's all over your face, like, and just the way that you talk, that you're the kind of person who would do that.
He points past the two of you and outside and says, the last known person who actually saw the dragon in the mountains is more or less standing out there. Since I've been here, and helped rebuild the city, the dragon has not been seen.
Is he like staying away because he's afraid of you?
We'll pour you another drink. I like this one. You, not so much, pointing to Des.
That's okay. He gets that from everyone.
yeah, this is a feeling I'm used to. Don't worry about it.
Well, what do you think is keeping him away?
Honestly, I don't know. I would have gone up there and tried laying traps, baiting. Just seemed no tail or hide of him.
Are you sure he's still in the mountain?
Looks around and said, the mist outside is a pretty telltale sign of gold dragon.
What? Because he makes mist. That he. Why is it misty when there's a gold dragon around?
Don't rightly know why, but that's just something that happens when they're roosting.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there like a cave or something? Or does nobody even know where he lives? Or she lives, or they live?
It's a damn big mountain. I've been out here 20 years and I've only seen, I don't know, a quarter of it.
Can I ask like a not very smart question? I do a lot of those. Is that okay? Would you mind? It bothers some people.
I suppose fire away and we'll see.
Okay. Was the frozen sea always frozen?
Looks a little stumped by this. As far as I know, it's always been frozen. I haven't looked in any books or anything, but
But so like no one talked about like, well, when the dragon was around, the frozen sea wasn't frozen, but then the dragon disappeared and the sea froze. No one said anything like that.
There's no like record of it just being called the sea.
Don't think so. I've always known of it as the frozen sea, which, I mean, might be a bit of a misnomer. It's just, there's a lot of ice out there. It's not completely frozen. But it sounds more spooky if you say frozen sea.
Yeah, like for drama. I get it. Okay, so are you convinced now? Like he's he knows.
I don't know. But so you've spent time going up this mountain?
Yeah, in the off chance when I can catch Nog when he's not drinking, I employ him to take me around.
That's good to know. So I'm assuming he knows the best path up then.
He's the only one that's traversed this place aside from me. Everyone else stays in town.
What's so special about him?
Well, starters, he knows his way around the mountain. That's best best use I've seen out of him. Aside from that, he can
sounds
drink
like
like
that's
a fish.
good enough. That's good enough use for what meat might need him for. So that's good to know.
Why did he help you get the dragon then?
I'm sorry.
Well, like, does he know where the dragon is? Like, maybe he could help you find it, kill it.
You know, I've never actually asked him that. He seems a bit cowardly, so I just assumed he's never run into a dragon. I've just asked him to show me around since he has scaled it.
Sometimes people who are scared a lot are actually really good at knowing where scary things are so they don't have to go there.
Yeah, there's a good chance someone that scared is at an interaction they don't want to talk about.
Yeah, like I wouldn't know much
again.
about that. Yeah, we wouldn't know much about people being scared of things and avoid that. Like I've seen other people are like that is a thing. But like we're gonna go up there and he's gonna help us. Like maybe he could help you. Like you could even come with us, safety in numbers, and try to find this dragon again. Like you could do it.
He slowly takes a drink. He's like, well, if he knows where this thing is, then perhaps I'll come with you.
You should. I believe in you. I think you can do it. I'd like to see you try.
And hey, maybe he'll be a little more confident with a few extras on route.
Well, maybe if you get enough of that liquid courage in him, he'll do it, but then he might not be any good scaling the mountain.
We'll just take the top shelf stuff and we'll start climbing the mountain and he'll follow. Just
carrying on
in front of his face. Yeah. That works, right?
It might help him find his courage.
Well, you already found yours, so I believe in you. I think you can do it. So think about it.
And at this time, I think everybody else would probably be coming back in.
Have we heard the avalanche before they come back in, or does this happen right around that time? Like
yes, do we hear it? Because Desmond's only reaction is, oh, Harlan, and a giant huff and finish his drink.
Yeah, it would be like Tobias and Nog walk in the door, and then like right after that, you feel the place shake, and you hear like the creaking and like the heavy thuds on the rooftop.
And I looked at Newt and go, we shouldn't leave him alone. I'm sure it's him. He always gets into something. It's got to be him.
Stupid sleeve guns.
We'll find out, I'm sure.
No. Hang on a second. My guns are good, but they're not able to do that. That's something else.
Okay. So
Sounds like the whole damn mountain's gonna come down.
is it really though?
I mean, that'd make it a lot easier to climb.
They always say the big one's supposed to come.
Should we
Bring the
go
mountain to us.
to the like cellar or something? Is that wait? You shouldn't have said out loud that it might be Harlan. Dude.
The mountain comes down, the cellar's not gonna save us. So might as well have another drink. It pours a couple more rounds out, and you hear Nog says like, that's not his voice.
I love how your head disappears when you lean back too far. Oh, that's good.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Let us all have a drink and I guess sit and watch the world crash down around us.
Couldn't think of a better way to spend the last night on Earth. Or wherever.
I don't want to have that. I'll try the cellar. I'll take my chances on the cellar if the mountain's crashing. Should we go get them? Maybe we need to go get them. Like, how long does it take for a mountain to crash?
It was coming down. I think it'd already be
I
here.
think it was a figure of speech. I don't think it's just an avalanche. I say just an avalanche.
Did you just say
that's
just
a
an
better thing.
avalanche? You just said just.
Yeah, no.
You just think about what
as
you
if
just said, what
that's
came out
a
of your
regular
mouth.
thing. Yep,
Just
no.
a-
You know,
just
I'll
a-
own that. You know.
Yeah. No, but really, how long does it take for the mountain to fall down? Are we good?
I don't, even if it
I'm not
was
asking
falling
you to. Why
down,
is I'm
I
asking
don't
the
think it'd
bartender
be
because he
the
lives
issue.
at a mountain. Bartender, who lives at the mountain? Are we good?
I think if it was already going to fall, we would be buried in rubble by now.
Oh, okay, good, okay. Thank you.
It's pretty common sheets of snow come down, though, especially with all that racket outside, banging about all day.
Racket? Outside banging around all day? Oh, the smith making the stuff?
Stupid guy.
Yes, cuts, smelted, delted, what a juvenile name.
I mean, I thought it was funny. I liked it, but I liked that kind of thing. Okay. Well, I hope that Erlin and Cap weren't out in the middle of that.
Yeah, probably by this time, I think Harlan and Kep would be walking in just as you say that.
He walks in
Good
very
timing.
calmly with just no real concern on his face about what happened.
No jacket.
No jacket.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you see the avalanche?
Oh, there was an avalanche.
Strange.
Weird. Harlan, you didn't hear anything, did you?
No.
No.
Maybe it was just over
Insight
here.
check.
I feel like Capri's a bad liar.
Yeah, we could do insight versus both of your deceptions.
Oh God. Okay. With my nothing charisma. Oh
That's
no.
okay. I didn't roll all that well.
Oh, I don't know. It's not good. Deception.
Yep.
That's a flat 5.
Oh,
11.
I got a 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so do like I think that like Cap knows something about it and Harlan doesn't, or do I just see through the whole thing?
You would know that. You would see that Kep is definitely lying, and you're just like, Harlan, I would say you're suspicious.
I give Harlan like a bit of a look. And Cap, I give like a look.
You know, darling.
He's
you
looking
look stunning in light.
like trying to not laugh.
I already know that. That's not going to distract me. Cap, don't do that again.
Yeah, Cap.
I don't know, Harlan, you tell him.
I don't want to spend this. Well, it all started when Kepri just had to have her way. And then just, sometimes in life, and then things go sideways.
You
Follow
totally
with-
did it, didn't you? You did it. You did it. It was you.
And insight check from Desmond.
You really need to insight check that?
Yeah, I
pretty
know.
sure you could see through that with
Plus 8, I'm pretty sure I could call bullshit.
a dead man could see that. It's fucking lying. I found a new toy and it worked real good. Here, I'll show you again. Hold on.
Wait, I think you should not. Do you hide this one up your sleeves?
Oh no, this is a bow. Look, it's right here. I'll show you.
No. I trust. I believe. I do actually really want to see it another time.
It was pretty
Later on.
cool. I wish that we would have known before it shot and did the thing, but probably should have asked first.
Like,
I don't know. I don't think that guy was very helpful.
we got the drunk guy. Tobias brought him.
Right.
Yeah, the chirpy guy. Are you Nog? You're Nog, right?
Yes, I am Nog.
Help us get up the mountain.
Apparently he does this a lot, so he's in.
Yes, I can do that. I just require payment and I'll point to the whiskey.
Oh well, here. I'll get a drink and hand it to him.
Harlan, didn't you have a bunch of booze? Well, you picked up a few bottles somewhere. I thought we could.
Arlen, we just assume that you're always picking up bottles.
I definitely saw him pick up a few because I
All right.
was waiting to share that later, so we could always use that with, off the mountain here.
Nog, what do you want to help us get up the mountain?
He takes a shot and spins around on the little bar stool. Well, I guess that would depend on what do you need? Are you getting up and over? Do you just want to get to the top of the mountain? Do you just want a nice little tour of the spines? These all
Maybe-
different prices.
Maybe we should talk about this, if we're gonna negotiate and stuff, like gestures up toward the rooms.
Do you want to take him up there?
Well, I mean, it just seems like, glances over at the bartender.
I did offer him a room.
All right. Harlan will pick up the bottle off the table and wave it and say, "Come," and run up the stairs.
He'll look to the bartender. He's like, "May I have my usual?" Like, yeah, I'll get you for it. And he hands him his own bottle. He says, "All right, let's go. Let's see what you have to offer."
And we go up to a room. I don't know. I had to sing that. It's whatever.
It was a nice flair. All right, you all are in a room. Nog has put himself by the fire, kind of.
Can you guys hear now the tuba guy and the trumpet? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
A little
Mikey.
bit. Yes.
No, I don't hear him now. I heard him for a second.
Well, now you know that he exists.
Oh, there he is. Dun, 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 dun.
Right?
Musical intermission provided by the
Sorry.
tuba guy.
Damn, who is that tuba guy?
Well, I think he's got a trumpet out there too.
Just sounds like the
Oh.
live band started playing downstairs, is what it is.
I'm sorry, I'll mute. We can keep playing D&D. I was just so excited.
I
people,
love
like,
Tuba Guy.
Oh, it's like really going now.
Paying
You're
them,
big-
or are they just
People are out on their
playing every
balconies.
day for? Oh, it's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. Up in the room, you see Nog is kind of sitting with his back to the fire, looking at you all, and he's got like a pretty big glass, half filled at this point, with the Nog whiskey, and he's drinking it back. All right. So what are we doing?
Going to the top of a mountain is what we're doing. And what should we know about the trek we're about to make?
Well, it's not going to be easy. The top is very treacherous. We will be climbing quite a bit. Could run into giants, orcs, ogres,
Dragons?
faced by. He looks at you. He's like, I have not seen a dragon in many years.
And now I'll insight check.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20. Basically just wanted to see like if he twinged or like kind of was holding back, or like if he kind of like looked fearsome when I mentioned the word dragons, like anything that was seems like he was hiding.
Looking at him, he gives you a little smile, but does not. There's no like tell. He's not. His eyes not like winking or anything like that. He looks like he, has not seen a dragon in many years.
I let him continue talking.
Do you know where the dragon lives, though? The one that they call the destroyer of all?
Just
Diving right in there.
We're not
I
like gonna.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not trying to hunt it. We're not hunters. We just want to know where it is, in part, so we don't run into it, not on purpose.
Just, well, the last time I led a crew up there, they went to attack him, and it did not work out so well for them. So we can definitely avoid that region of the mountain.
Okay. Is he nice? The dragon? Probably not.
Well, I am the only one who survived the meeting, so
They didn't deserve it.
they did not deserve to die or to meet the dragon.
That die. The dragon was being a jerk.
Well, to be fair, were going up there to kill it, so
Well, then, I mean, then it's not the dragon's fault.
hey, you've got to defend yourself.
Okay, so when are we gonna leave, and how? Do we know where in the mountain well, I guess I do. I start to describe the place that I saw in my vision. Like there's a place in the mountain where there's a cliff, and over the cliff you can see the frozen sea. Do you know where that cliff is? Really windy.
I know of this place. It's a very dangerous spot. It's how do I say a thin barrier between the plains.
So guess where we probably have to go.
Sounds about right.
Me get us there.
I can get you there, but it will not be cheap.
What do you
How
want?
much?
What do you have?
This is a really terrible negotiation strategy on both of our parts.
We got 2,000 gold from Maladeer's room, and then we got
And for sure, a good chunk of that's gone.
We sure don't have that amount anymore.
um
I'm gonna guess too. He does not accept like payment on
We
delivery.
have-
We can't be like, well, we'll give you half now. And half
we
later.
also have the 2,000 gold worth of gems.
Yeah, that we have.
And so I thought we also found.
We have health potions, but let's keep those.
Yeah, no, we need those.
In fact, we might want to ask around and see if there are more.
Thought we found something in like that weird room where all of the like drawings and stuff were. Oh, I think that
If
was
there is, I'm pretty sure Arlen's got it.
Yeah, no, it was the 2,000 worth of gems. I think we got like 500 gold from that cubby.
I'm not going to do it because Newt wouldn't think of this, but I'm so tempted to take out Rez's picture and go, look, this guy's going to be famous someday. Promise you it'll be worth something.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we have the 500 gold and the 2,000 in gems.
At this point, I don't know how long you've all been silent sitting there, and you say,
I'm looking through our inventory.
Like, we don't fucking know what we have.
I will do this for 4,000 gold.
Do you take IOUs? I'm sure we make our way up there. We might find a bit on the way, but I don't know that we can scrounge it up before we go.
Says, well, then I suppose you should find another guide to take you on this journey.
You know someone in Bruegel?
Looks at you. I have heard of a Bruegel.
She knows you. They sent us to find you.
And why would they do this?
Friend of ours. Said you could help us get up the mountain. Friend of yours too?
I would not say we are friends, but they did point you in the right direction.
We rescued her from some real asshole guards who were trying to take her to like someone who was gonna like take all of her skin off and then kill her. That's how we know her. How do you know her?
I have just heard of her tale, and her name gets around.
Guys, can I Harlan, can I talk to you for a minute? Oh wait.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should just trust him.
What?
Bruegel trusted him. Maybe we should just trust him.
Okay. I'm fine with trusting him, but I don't think we have 4,000 gold.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe he needs to know that, like, the fate of the fucking world, like, kind of depends on helping us get up the mountain.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Could just, wuss out because of it, but
Well,
I mean,
not losing much, anyways.
right, exactly. So maybe we should just tell him. However much you think we should tell him, I'll like kind of follow your lead. But
Okay.
okay. second.
Let's see how this goes. Arlen's gonna walk in, drag a little stool across the floor, and sit down right in front of Nog. Back it. All right, bud. Here's the deal. We have this lovely bag of gems worth a couple thousand gold. It would really mean a lot to not only us, but to everybody that's alive if you would do this job for that. Because you seem like a trustworthy person. If we don't get there and we don't do what we need to do, it won't matter how much gold you have. You'll be dead and so will everyone else. People that came through here and gone up there, they're just out to burn the world. So you can either help us, we'll still pay you what we can, or you can be the sack of shit that was responsible for the world ending.
He takes a long moment. And actually, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
That's the wrong fucking dice.
Did you roll a d12?
Yeah, I did. That's a 25.
He's still on that long pause. He looks at the bag of gems and says, "So these men want to burn the world, you say? I will do this for your gems. But time is of the essence. I do not slow down for anyone."
Understood.
It's good because we don't have the luxury of taking our time.
Grabs the bottle, stands up, downs it, throws it in the fire, says, "Then I suggest you get your rest. We start early tomorrow."
Okay.
Okay.
And I think that's actually a good point to jump off.
Oh, I wanted to do something really quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, before we go to sleep,
if anybody wants to do something real quick before we go to bed, yeah.
We need to get our magic items back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we need to go to the goblin and get our shit back.
I need a new coat.
I wanted to gather the group in the room as I'm assuming Nug's walking out to like get rest as well, and just kind of take a moment and look around and go, so tomorrow's gonna be a tough day. Who wants their palm read?
Shouldn't you do everybody?
Up to you guys. I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna offer. So it's a 10-minute concentration, but I can do as many as we need. So basically, I was just gonna have. Sorry, it's a 1-minute concentration, and I was just gonna basically like have a hangout, and I was just gonna do like a palm reading session with everybody and trying to get whoever wanted to, and get a bead on what the next 24 hours is going to happen for that person. And we can do that next session if you want. Give you some time to think up some stuff. I can give you what palm reading does. Whoever wants it.
Yeah, fuck it. In for a copper, in for a gold.
Yeah, maybe send me that text and then I can think of some stuff.
Yeah, it'll
And-
give you some time.
Yeah, and then we can breeze through the getting of your magical items back next session. All right, fuck. We're about to climb this mountain. I looked up some climbing shit. It's gonna be some fun.
There is a couple of things at the beginning of next session, like for instance, Des and Newt, we're going to go try to practice at the cemetery. So,
Oh yeah,
just
I'm
a
looking
heads
forward
up.
to that. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm not gonna forget that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
say. I guess just remind me, and you'll wake up early
for sure.
to do these things. And yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and everyone in podcast land for listening. We are going to go around the horn. Guess we went counterclockwise last time. Let's go clockwise. Oh, I want to say Desmond, but Corey, what?
Never first. That took me off guard.
What are you into lately? And I don't know. What's been like something about your character that you've really enjoyed so far?
Okay. Well, what am I into lately? I just built a new computer, so that's fun. So that's been my last couple days doing that, which is I haven't built a new gaming PC in a while, so I've been well overdue. Something about my character that's been fun. Basically is the reason I built it and the reason I've enjoyed this character the whole time. I have a crippling fear of death. And it causes me a lot of anxiety and all that stuff. So I actually built this character as like almost a therapeutic thing to like involve myself in it and trying to kind of play off of that and kind of it's like a therapy thing, and it's actually been really, really great. So that's what I probably enjoyed most, is kind of taking that head on. It's like, you're afraid of bugs, buy a bug, right? Like, so that's what, Doug? Don't give me that look. If you're like,
Buy a bug, go find a bug. What's wrong with you?
you know what I mean? Like, confronting your fears head on. So yeah, that's what I really enjoyed about this character, and it's kind of like got myself thinking of like the afterlife and all that stuff, and it's really cool. So that's probably what I've liked about this most, is the therapeutic piece of this character. And so you can find me, Ink and Ignorance, on most socials. I'm usually on Instagram doing minis like such. So that's my Vex Alia I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, you can find me there. Twitch, I've been doing some gaming and stuff, and I hope to do some painting soon. Twitter. And yeah, that's me. Ink and Ignorance. You can find me everywhere.
Nice, I like that. And like, if you are afraid of cockroaches, you could definitely buy a hissing cockroach, which are terrifying.
Yeah, there's bugs you can buy.
or
as a pet.
Or a scorpion. You can't find those everywhere.
You're afraid of snakes? Buy a snake. I just happen to pick bugs. Don't judge me, Doug. I know those judgmental eyes. I've known you long enough.
Why would you buy a bug? Like, there's bugs everywhere. There's bugs in the damn house.
But they're scarier bugs than other bugs.
Exactly.
Doug, where can people find you? What have you been into lately? And I guess we're gonna do the same question. Like, what have you enjoyed about Harlon?
Well, I am Doug. You can find me on the Twitter and the Discord at theDoug88. Haven't been into a whole lot lately. I've got to start working on painting my Warhammer, but it's just a matter of actually sitting down and finding the energy and the will to do that. And then for Harlan, I don't know. I've mostly just enjoyed the relationship that's developed between him and Newt, and then the rapscallion nature that he seems to have developed. It's been fun watching the two of them flesh out together and really kind of grow as individuals, and that's fun to fuck shit up every now and again. So
And lie a lot.
and lie a lot.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a treat to see that relationship blossoming and like falling in, falling out, and yeah, you are a lot more rapscallion than you started off, for certain. Ray, where can people find you? What are you into lately? And yeah, same, Tobias. What have you enjoyed about Toby so far, and or not being called Toby?
Hey, I'm Ray. You can find me at BeardedVMX on Twitter. I don't remember whether it's up or down on this overlay, so I'm just going to kind of... There we go. Yeah, you can find me here every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, DMing Mind of the Martyr. You can find me here every Tuesday, playing the gods we know. I am over on Transient's channel on Wednesdays doing a cult playthrough. I have a billion other things, but I can't remember any of them right now. So that's good. And yeah, Toby's interesting. One of the first times I've played a fighter ever, so that's been interesting to figure out. And I can't not make personal characters, so when Toby kind of gets to the end of his journey, so to speak, it's going to be rather cathartic, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, I love the addition of Tobias, and I'm very curious to see the reasoning behind the old reverse pickpocket whenever that comes to light.
I'm so curious.
Jen, where can people find you? What are you into lately? And what are you liking about Newt?
What don't I like about it? Let's see. I'm actually going to go over what the games are that we're having on Saturday because it's super exciting. Val's going to run Lasers and Feelings, and Nat's going to be here running Quest. So Lasers and Feelings is like 11 to 2, and 2:15 to 5:15 it's all Pacific. Nat's going to be running Quest, and 5:30 to 8:30 our Queen Crumbles run by B. And we've got a bunch of guests from off of our channel who are fun and exciting to play with, and then a bunch of people from on our channel. It's going to be so cool. We're going to try to raise money. There were news reports all over the last couple of days about how hospitals they were at capacity because they lost like 6 of their hospitals all in one go. And then everyone had to crowd together after things were destroyed. And so now there's a big resurgence of coronavirus there and nowhere to treat them. So that's what we're trying to do something about. Come donate. That's the most important thing. I won't be visible, but I'll be there in chat. So I'd love to interact with all of you. And I'm also tomorrow going to be on Encounter Roleplay for our 3rd of 4 sessions for Dark Matter. And we're doing like a mystery sort of thriller thing. And I'm pretty sure that the captain of the guard did it. Mark my words. He's an asshole. Character doesn't like him, and I think he's guilty. Mostly because they don't like him. So that's 12 to 3 tomorrow on Encounter Roleplay. And then I don't understand how Australian time works, and I messed up that. So I will also at 5 on Saturday while our fundraiser's still going on. I'll be over on Polished Cryptid, though. I'm going to be starting a 4-shot for Apocalypse World. And I get to play a post-apocalyptic lounge singer, and I'm super excited.
Nice.
I was wondering when that character was gonna.
Yes. And I might channel a little bit of Newt's energy, but way more sophisticated. Way more sophisticated than Newt. So that's gonna be really fun.
Have you seen Newt in her pixie dress? I think she's very sophisticated.
She's a simple soul. And for the honor, I'm going to run for the honor on the following Saturday, the 29th, 7 to 10 Eastern. And that's going to be a fundraiser for Extra Life. So medical care for kiddos. And I'm really excited to do that. We've got some great players that are going to come from that. So that's my list of things. Newt, I just love her hope. She's just eternally hopeful and joyful and really just connects to that about life, and that comes out in her relationship with Harlan for sure. That's been kind of one of the places that she's explored that, and I like doing a romantic relationship in a TTRPG that's not all like drama, we hate each other, now we love each other, we're fighting, we're not, like it's been more about that, like connecting to hope and connecting to joy, and I really appreciate that. I like that she is someone who like I kind of explored how sometimes I don't feel super smart, like sometimes I feel a little airheady, and she still has such deep wisdom and such intelligence in her own way. And so it was sort of my way of feeling that, of like learning that self-respect as she did. So that's another thing that I love about her. I think there's plenty of story to tell about her, and I hope to be able to. But like that's what I've gotten from her so far.
Nice. Yeah, I love the I don't want to call it sass, but very frankness of Newt.
Yes, there's not a lot of filter. That's why I meant like she's not sophisticated.
Cole, where can people find you? What are you into lately? And what are you enjoying about old Capri?
Oh, that nickname's really cute. Hi, howdy, bye. You can find me at Komoriel on Twitter. I do the arts and things, and you can catch me here on Mondays playing Eridan in The Mind of the Martyr, and here playing Kepri and The Gods We Know for who knows how much longer, because the end is barreling towards us. What else am I doing? So Saturday we have our roll for Lebanon. I'm going to miss the first few hours because it was planned last minute. So I'm going to be in a campaign, but you should definitely go watch the fundraiser and not me. I'll be there next Saturday after that. So yeah, we're playing Emberwind over on Valdrian's channel. I'm playing a spiritualist spider boy. So yeah, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, come watch. And you should stay tuned on my Twitter because there's going to be Monster Hearts art. I can draw faces, I swear.
I've seen the art and it's so amazing and awesome, and I'm so excited to share it.
I swear I can draw faces. Glares at the iPad. And what am I into lately? All I can talk about today is that there was a fucking bat in my room this morning. That's it. That's all I got for the day. It's fucking wild. It's never happened to me in my life. I've never had a wild animal in my... Anyway, what I like about Capri, Capri was a lot more lawful than I thought she was going. Lawful's not the right word. That's a D&D term, but she's very much Newt's opposite, I think. I think they share a lot of things in common. I think I don't know, it's been very interesting, and I did not expect her to be that way. I definitely was supposed to play a more hot-headed character, and I'm not a hothead. It's been interesting to explore a character like that, because I feel like I don't usually play characters like that. So I know Jen has kind of figured out why Newt came to them at this point. I'm sure why Kepri is going to. I feel like my characters are lost. But yeah, no, Kepri's been fun. And I got a message, Adam, about the thing that we talked was mentioned in chat. So I think since we're coming towards the end, I think I have a really cute sort of wrap up for her in mind.
Okay, nice. And yeah, I mean, I didn't know you that well before this whole thing started, but it seems like Kepri is kind of not really at all like your personality, because you're very bubbly and
right?
And Kepri,
it's weird.
Yeah, so that's been fun to watch.
Yeah, no, and I feel like even though Kepri's probably one of the only characters I play that doesn't have an accent, but I feel like it's very easy to tell when I'm Kepri and when I'm not Kepri.
Yeah, agreed.
Which is weird. Weird. Yeah.
Oh god, bugs flying in my room. All right, and I am Adam. You can find me everywhere. Is it Damas Lamas? I will be playing on Tuesday. Yes, I will be on Tuesday as well. But Saturday I will be in the Lasers and Feelings, I think was the name of the game. Lasers and Emotions at 11. Pew pew, cry cry, laugh laugh. Rar rar. I don't know what all the emotions are, but we'll find them. And yeah, I'm excited about that, and thank you all for hanging out with us. I think we're going to go on a little bit of a raid. I don't know who we got queued up, but we're going
Dice
there.
and everything nice.
Dice and everything nice.
I think that
sounds like a great
doing.
name.
Here we go.
All right, looks like we
we'll
are heading out. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. Podcast Land, thank you for hanging out. If you can, leave us a review and all that stuff. All right, everybody, bye. I think we're leaving. All right, I'm not going to end the stream because